Today, I want to focus on the single ladies. He will never choose you if you do not choose you first. Let me say that one more time. He will never choose you and think that you're the prize if you've not chosen yourself, because you know you're the prize. You must choose to honor yourself. You must choose to respect yourself. You must choose first to be a woman who is honest with herself, and you must choose first to put yourself in waiting. You must choose you first and understand your worth and your value. And understand that you're the next best thing, and no one's ever going to be able to repeat what is perfect, to treat you in a way that you deserve to be treated, that you want to be treated. And he will never, ever, ever treat you the way that your heart's desire tends to your heart and your needs if you do not choose you first. God says you're precious, you're valuable. He loves you so much that he sent his son to die for you. He's got one person that he created for you, but some of us have a hard time honoring ourselves because we want to give ourselves to that man so he will be with us. Some of us even give ourselves to men because we're scared of losing them. And I want to tell you right now that if you've got to give yourself to a man in order to keep him, I want to sit here and ask you, is what you're fighting for even worth having? To me, you want a man who wants to know your mind. You want a man who wants to know your thoughts. You want a man who wants to know what your favorite color is or how you like your coffee in the morning. You want a man that just feels like that part is the lovemaking, is getting to know every single thing about who you are, what makes you tick, what makes you smile, what makes you cry. They can't even think about studying you and even having a pen and paper because they just want to know it all. You want a man who is so much about the value of your heart and your mind. It shouldn't be about what you have to do to keep him or if he's going to run off with somebody else. This should be the fact that he knows the value that you have and he can't imagine doing anything to lose you. See, God says you're the prize. God says you're the one. God says that a good man is a good man when he finds a wife. He's going to respect you. He's going to take care of you and he's going to protect you and can't imagine doing anything to hurt you. Many women are willing to give up their dreams or willing to give up who they are in order to submit to make sure he feels okay, that he's taken care of, and then he pursues his dream. I'm going to sit here and tell you, to the man that God has for you, y'all should be about helping each other achieve your dreams. It should be about you helping him and him helping you. You must take a step back and ask yourself, are you honoring who you are and who God has designed you to be? Are you honoring your self-worth? Are you honoring your dreams? Are you honoring what God has called you to do? Because the man that God has for you will come and step next to you and say, baby, I want to help you achieve that. Never, baby, I need to sacrifice it for me. Because he isn't like that, or he's intimidated by it. He doesn't like you talking to your girlfriends because they're probably building you up. He wants you all to himself. I'm going to sit here and tell you, to the man that God has for you, he understands that God has never made you for just him. God has made you to do great things for other people that don't even match. You must choose trust. You must choose honesty in yourself. And you must expect it and command it from the person that you are with. The moment that trust is lost, the moment that lies have happened, to me, it is like a glass that is broken. No matter how much you try to sweep up the glass, no matter how many pieces you try to pick up from the floor, and no matter what super glue that you've got with the latest technology, it cannot put that glass back together for it to hold water. The water will leak. So this is one of the biggest things to me of all, besides honoring yourself, is that you must expect and demand honesty. Because let me tell you, when people lie to you, they do it once, they'll do it again. Don't get me wrong, people may lie to you and you are to forgive them and give them another opportunity, but if you find that you are with someone that keeps lying to you, he's telling you he's somewhere and that's not where he's at, or you catch him in another lie and lie after lie, then we got to go back to number one. Are you honoring yourself to stay in that relationship? You might think that you're the one, so you can change him, you can fix him, you can help him become that man that you can see he's going to be, versus looking for the one that he already is. Trust is the most important thing. Honesty is the most important thing. You got to be at peace knowing that if you're at home and he's out somewhere, that you don't have to worry about what he is doing and who he's doing it with. And some women will get in a place, and the moment that they caught him, the moment that they saw that he was with somebody else, they knew in that moment that they needed to walk away. They needed to pack their stuff up and never come back. But the moment they came back, they taught him something. They taught him that he could do that again, and they would stay. They taught him that their value and their worth were less than that. They taught him that they were okay with the lying and the cheating because the power he had over them. They were never going to be able to leave. And as he continued to lie, as he continued to not be honest, as he continued to do the things that didn't sit right with her, just didn't sit right. See, ladies, you know we've got something called that discernment. You have something called that God-given gift of God, which is why you know when your children are up to something. And you don't even know where they've been, but you feel it. God has given it to you as a gift that you know. You may not be able to put your finger on it. You may not be able to catch him on it, but you know something's wrong. And for some women, you can't walk away or leave because you can't get the proof. And don't think that lying means he's told you a lie. To me, not being honest means something he should have told you that he held from you. Something he should have said to you that he kept from you. If you do not demand and command honesty, and you do not stand in the fire and get him to know that you ain't playing, and that you're willing to walk away, if you don't have that, then you will teach him a lesson that, oh, she ain't ever gonna leave me. And he'll never live a life of honoring you because he'll never feel the risk of losing you. You are a prize. You are unique. You are wonderfully and beautifully made. This is for you ladies today. This is about what you desire and what you want. You must be it, but you must choose it first. That means if you want honesty in your relationship, then you must be honest. But if you want honesty to reign, then you must hold him and hold yourself accountable. You want a man that can come side by side with you. You want a man that, as you're working hard, they're working hard. Because when two or more are working, it's greatness. You weren't meant to be his mama. You weren't meant to be the one to take care of him. You weren't meant to be the one to solve his problems. It may be that it's time for you to give him to his father and let his father deal with him. He is not about you and for you. There is another man that God's got for you that belongs to you. Do not be that woman. Don't dishonor yourself, ladies. I hope you hear me. Single ladies, I hope you feel me, and I hope you're getting this message because you are worth far more than rubies or gold, God says. It is who you are that gives value to a man to make him glorified in the town or the city, according to Proverbs.